this time on Blake Builds, continuing and finishing the Swale. Jamie and I have our go with our own knocker.
There you go, that's how you knock one in.
Our stone burier has trouble burying stones.
Oh dear. Oh, what a challenge.
And we finally lay the last geobag.
It's had a good whack in, isn't it?
Just Friday, we're back at it again. Going well, going well. They say positivity is the key to happiness. Bloody long way to go now.
So let's go and see how Matt's getting on. We've been having trouble with our telehandler, our 540-170. The load indicator locks out if it's too heavy. Load's too heavy, it locks it all out to stop you. It's a safety thing. But it's been playing up something rotten, and we tried to calibrate it and then it won't recalibrate at all. I've had the JCB dealer out, Matt's come out a couple of times, and the JCB dealer wanted to spend like 4,000 quid on different bits. So me and Matt have been through all the technical documentation, and Matt's tested the old one and it's testing that it's defective. So we've got a new one and it looks the same symptoms, so we're not quite so sure what to do now. We're going to test the new one again and then we'll see how we get on. Should we just set fire to it, Matt?
I think so. Big insurance claim.
Yeah, I reckon. Drive it in a quarry.
I've fitted the transducer, mate. Seems to say the old one's testing bad. It's still testing bad.
So it can't be that then, can it?
But it's no different. I mean, it's doing the exact same thing in the calibration, but you know, on the step one of the calibration, how it's supposed to show like the middle green LED and the top LED. Well, it's not. It's showing the bottom LED and the top LED, which is what it was doing before.
This is the load control you see here. I think that might be defective, or that controller up there might be defective. I reckon it's going to be that. You know why?
Why?
Because when it locks you out, it doesn't lock you out right, does it?
Hold on a minute. When it locks you, no, yeah.
Because it used to it would let you go up, but not let you put it down.
Yeah.
And that's not what it should do.
No, having said that though, I quizzed that Watlings bloke on this.
Right.
And he says, no, in actual fact, you shouldn't be able to put it down.
Oh, because the geometry's further away?
Yeah. Because then you can make it tip. You should be able to put it back up to bring the centre point back in the middle. But that's backwards to me.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
And it's still doing the same thing when you plug in. It's not showing anything on the circuit at all. And it's just showing 100% load on that back axle transducer. But what I can't understand as well is why the override button still doesn't work. Because that seems to me like it'd be that thing.
All right, mate. Well, we'll have another go then, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll best get that transducer off again. Right, we'll do that then, mate.
Sound job. Just what you want to do, innit? Do the job again.
Yeah, I love doing it twice.
Look at that, with a cool dude with his shades on, his aviators. I've relinquished control of my digger for a bit. I got jitters a bit, but Ryan's doing a good job, showing me up a little bit really, if I'm completely honest. I dug all that and he's just dug a little bit in the bottom. Oh, he's a handsome devil. So this shape that we've got at the bottom, that's where the foundation layer, which you've heard me say foundation a lot previously, but it's important. And then the bags, the first 3 layers, 2 are completely buried and the one's like half in, half out. And that sort of like gives it a toe, ties it all in. But you can see how thick and heavy the clay is because we've dug this out. This is actually going to go all the way to the end. We've dug this out and voila. The Vale Lido. So we've got to get from there up there.
With the same level of bags, yeah.
Same level, yeah, I want to get them. That's actually 6 high, that is, with the wrap on. I know you can only see 4, but that's six high. And there's about 15 to the top. But we've only got one more wrap of these 3 layers, one more wrap of these gravel bags. And then we're on to soil and sand filled ones, and they don't have this mesh go right round, they just go on one layer, so we're thinking it's probably going to be a lot quicker. And we've got a real system in place, we've got a bit of a groove on. We're on a push for a couple of days to try and get from here all the way around to the end, which I'm pretty confident we will do. We've made an executive decision that we're actually going to stop all construction activity for a fortnight, and then when we come back, we reckon, but when we finish, we're going to be at this height all the way along. That's the plan, the ambition. And we reckon when we come back, fortnight.
Hello, it's Friday afternoon. We're just having a little break, slowly winding down for the weekend. As you can see, the sun is shining. We've got some dry weather and we're not, swimming in mud in wellies. We've got boots on, shorts on. So that's pleasant. And as you can see, we're carrying on with the Flex MSE bag system. We've now got the gravel bags all the way to the end. So we've got one more lift of those and then we're onto the soil bags. And as you can see from the far end over there, we're halfway on the soil bags. So making good progress, another week or so and we should have the swale nearly done.
We've had to pump out this morning again, I can't believe it. But we're up above it all now and it feels quite nice to be actually at the very end. So we're really making some headway. But there you go.
It's been really windy and we've been having to use an air deck safety system because we're working at height. And that's just been blowing all over the place. We've been having to peg that in a little bit. And obviously the muddy, the conditions in the bottom are not pleasant to work in. But the sun's shining now, so it's going good.
One of the beauties with the spot man and actually marking out with GPS and the GNSS and getting it accurate to within 25 mil or so is that actually what we're building is very, very, very close to what's on the drawing, if not exactly, which is something that is very difficult to achieve using traditional techniques, nigh on impossible really without modern technology. So yeah, it's good. I'm happy.
A couple of weeks ago, I think we had some really heavy rain over the weekend, some flash flooding. We came back and the swale was completely full. So it holds water, it does what it's supposed to do. And actually, the water sat at a really nice level all the way around, so we've done something right, even though it's our first attempt. But as you can see, it's dry now. But yeah, as soon as it starts raining, it's going to do the job it's supposed to.
I don't know who calibrated the load sensor on this because it's way out of whack. I'll tell you, some people.
Oh well, that would have been me, wouldn't it? You know.
Yeah, if you were astute enough, you'd realise that we're back on the telehandler now after we had it to bits trying to figure out what it was, and it was the load sensor and the ECU. Well, it wasn't either of those things in the end, was it all, actually?
Are you trying to embarrass me on YouTube? No, it wasn't, Ev, and it turned out to be that JCB had decided that the 540-170 would have its own calibration procedure, and when you put the serial number or the model number in, it doesn't actually bring the correct calibration procedure up. So good old Matt and I, by trial and error, managed to work out that there's nothing wrong with it, and all we needed to do was a different calibration procedure. That's why you get JCB to come out with it, but not even the dealer could get it right. You know, it's easy when you know how.
We're back in the hole again, back where me and Evan were a few episodes ago when we were talking about doing this bagging solution. And as you can see, we have done some. It's quite a thing actually when you get up close to it. And you know, it's quite formidable, it's quite high, tall. What we're actually going to do is then spray this with hydroseeding, it's called. It's going to be hydroseeded. And it'll all go green, and basically hopefully it should all look like a green wall of green grass or wildflowers or whatever. I hope we don't have to mow it. It'd be bloody hard work, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's I'm really pleased with it. It's mega. We haven't had too much trouble with water, and to be fair, Ryan and Nick have done a good, oh god, 60%. Certainly they've done like these top 4 layers all the way around on their own, because me and Evan have been busy preparing for the next phase and getting everything ready. And I've been spending time with Jit and Vale, so, but it is just, it's magic. It really is. We've got some really cool estate fencing to go around the edge, and I've bought a new toy. Yeah, it's not a toy, it's a invaluable piece of equipment. We've bought a battery-powered welder. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that. And we've had a little bit of a go with it, and it's amazing. So, yeah, we're very much living in the 21st century. And we're going to weld and fabricate it all in place as we go. The swale has filled. We've had quite a lot of precipitation over the last few days, and we've got, I don't know, 6 inches, maybe a little bit more, about that much, a fisherman's that much in the bottom, and it's really changed the feel of it and the shape of it. It looks really cool. We put this this manhole chamber in the other day. This is actually the outfall from what's going to be the attenuation, and the there's actually added attenuation in this permeable paving, which will be outside of the Vale Automotive Hub building. This has actually got 450 mil like sump in the bottom of this, and it's to catch the silt, if there is any, because in theory there shouldn't be, but catch any silt before it's then discharged into the swale, so it doesn't then block the swale up with all the silt and all the ground. And I thought, oh, I'll just go down and have a look. I was demonstrating how nice these steps were. And actually it's full of silt already, so basically when it was raining so heavy, the water's been coming in and through these little lifting eye holes, and as a result, this is absolutely full of silt. I've got a GoPro, hang on. Yeah, I'm amazed in such a short period of time that that's built up like that, or that even the water's coming in through there. So yeah. So why do you need an inspection hatch here? Like, Well, it's a chamber. It's like, so there's going to be 2 pipes come into this. We've just not put them in.
Okay.
So 2 pipes come in. There's one come on for over there, which has picks a little bit of the roof up of building 3, the Vale hub, and basically all the rainwater from the yard here is going to come into here, and then discharge into there.
Ah, so it discharges that way. Okay.
But basically, it just, because that's got that sump there, that gives the opportunity for it to the silt to drop to the bottom, and then it comes out. So it's a meeting point, really. There's a pipe that goes out sort of at that angle, over towards where the bucket is. Then there's another one that comes straight out that way, which we'll put in a little while, basically, when we've got something to connect it to. So let's just signal to the boys. Right, just going to walk through. Come on then. Hello, Nick. So yeah, we're nearly there. It's really exciting. This is going to be like our bridge over.
Nice. Bridge over the River Wye.
Why? So yeah, it's cool. Should we walk down the edge? So the intention here is to use this, it's made by a local company actually, IBRAM, plastic system that you put down and then you soil over and you can walk on it.
Oh right.
But basically that gives you the stability to walk on.
That's going to be all the way around the perimeter.
We're going to put it all the way around this edge, so there'll be a gateway over there. You'll come over the bridge and walk down here and round, and then the little robot mower will mow just a strip, and in time all of this will grass up again and green up, and go right to the water level. We will have all this bagging hydroseeded. We've been joking, I quite fancy a fountain like like the Bellagio or something like that. Blowing up. Do it to music, lights and music. So it's actually going to come all the way up to here. That's going to be the standard level. Now, part of the reason that is that it's higher than boot height. So it'll be higher than boot height, so you won't be able to walk through it in boots.
But you can't drown in it.
Well, technically you can drown in an inch of water, can't you? You've just got to cover your nose and your face, but I don't think we'll need a life ring because you can just stand up. So even at its worst, it won't be very deep. So. And then we've put this fence round, or started to put this fence round. Me and Jamie did a bit yesterday in the absolute pouring, driving rain. It's horrendous. Hello! Doing a post knocking. James Blake on the post knocker. And it's precipitating somewhat persistently. There you go, that's how you knock one in. So that's what we've done in the last hour or so.
Hi guys, so I'm Jamie, I'm Ollie's youngest brother, and I'm here to do a bit of knocking with my little tractor. So I've been helping Ollie out do the estate fencing around the top of the swale, and we got up to just before where we had to stop because of the rise in height for the swale. So we're just going to come and finish it off. We've got Hayden here with me,
Hi.
come to give his expertise. When I take this off, I'll back underneath, and then I'll unhook this, and this will sit on the top of here.
Yep.
All you've got to do is keep an eye on it, that the level's right, otherwise this can slip off and it'll hit your fingers.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. You want it in like the middle?
No, so if you have it like that pretty much.
Right up
so
against it.
I always run this
Yeah.
with the bubble touching the back of the spirit level, and then it can't really lose this because it's coming in at an angle.
Yeah. So I just need to keep an eye on that anyway.
Yeah,
And
just keep an eye on that.
make sure
I'll
that's
set this
level.
up for you.
This is your lovely tractor, Jamie.
It is.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Tell
Well,
us about it.
so I went to buy a post knocker and ended up buying a tractor as well, basically.
Nice.
No.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Road legal, as you can tell.
Yeah,
Just
lovely.
a top speed of 11 mile an hour.
Oh! Beauty.
So, no, it's been a great bit of kit. I've brought a mower for it as well.
Yeah.
I've also got a pipe layer. So, something different. I think Ollie's very happy that I've brought it because
Yeah.
saved a lot of hassle. I've been mowing this morning over the other side.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So it just runs off one single spool valve. It's controlled over here with that little handle there. Forwards lifts, puts hydraulic fluid into the ram pushes this over, which pulls on the pulley systems, pulls this weight up. Then when you pull the lever back, it just drops it, and it is just simple physics. Weight hits and drives it in.
So here we are out by the swale once again, doing a bit of handheld cameraing as Luke's not here today. And we're making really good progress actually, quite happy. Fencing, we have knocked all these in and placed these in. Got to do a bit of welding in a bit. And me and Nick, as Ryan is on holiday and Evan is off on maternity leave, me and Nick are currently going to nip out through our boundary and we're going to dig a pit out here. It's become apparent that we're probably going to get fish in it, and my fear is that if we have all this lovely wildlife in it and we go through an extreme hot summer, which we seem to be having a lot of, they'll have nowhere to go. So the advice given, or the research on Google more should I say, is to have a deep pit, like a bit in the middle, not too big but not too small, that all the wildlife can go to as a refuge. And then all you need to do is to keep topping that up if you need to, rather than trying to keep the whole thing going. And you might have to usher them to it, but you'll be able to hopefully save their lives. we have been back to smalltractors.co.uk, to Anthony Hall's business at Long Clawson. If you remember how many bends is in that village, well, we've been back round them again, and we've borrowed a stone burying machine, and we're going to go around the edge of the swale, the ha-ha, and bury the stones. Oh, must be something caught up in it. Oh dear. Oh, there's a big rock caught in it. My God, look at the size of that. When they said stone barrier, I don't think they meant like planet barrier. Oh, and I wonder why the highest percentage of deaths are on farms and farm machinery. Ah, for God's sake. Yeah. We agreed we weren't going to swear, didn't we? Oh dear. Oh, what a challenge. Oh, bother. So here we are on Handycam, and here's the planet-sized block that has stopped the job. It is breaking up, but need 17 mil, I think, aren't they? Or 90.
I think that's a 90, mate. Do you need an extension? Probably not.
No, and a spanner as well. Not a lot of room in there.
Trouble is, that back, I think we bent the first one and then the back one's come up and caught it.
Yeah. It's going, isn't it?
Yeah, but then it comes back in. It's just like I need a little bit of pressure.
Well, fornicate my ancient footwear.
I think we just need that top blade off.
That one.
Yeah, I'll just
do that at the bottom.
Yeah. That's good. I can actually spin it now.
It's got so much paint on it, I think. Sorry.
Not defeated.
Yep.
Could have been a geode or something interesting.
You should keep that forever.
Full of diamonds or something.
Frogs can
Yeah.
hibernate under that.
That's part of our biodiversity plan. I think I might hide under a rock next.
highs and lows of the Swale? Any funny moments?
I've ate too much, I'm very bloated.
We're nearly done. We're nearly done.
We've got 40 bags left to lay, I think.
To 40.
Till it's finished. We've just had another couple of weeks off, so we're behind schedule, sort of. But we ran out of bags anyway, so we had to order some more bags. But yeah, 40 more bags, and it's finally finished, which Nick will be very happy with because he's been solo laying for a while.
It's been on me for a little bit, but yeah, nearly there.
Yeah, very close to actually finishing something and be able to start the next big project, which we'll be digging out for building 1, I think, and some drainage.
Here we are in the cabin, just capturing a bit of the last bag day hype.
Yeah, we're excited, aren't we?
Very.
Last.
All excited about the last bag, boys?
It's ecstatic, don't it? I'm excited to do no more of that.
Ecstatic getting it done.
It's a real positive attitude on this site. What's the date? 21st.
Feel it, mate.
That's a great shot. Obviously, the camera roller, so I'm leaning against them really awkwardly again. It's how I normally stand.
I feel pretty cool.
You're making me look a bit.
You look great.
Right, Team America World Police. We're doing it. Oh, all right, let's do it.
We're walking on really normally.
Yeah, fine. So, just do a bit to camera. So we're literally about to lay the last bag. We've got 14 bags to lay out of a few thousand. I'm not going to make an idiot of myself and say how many thousand because I've already done that on video. It always feels more than it is. And yeah, we're off. Are you ready?
That's what it's like walking my dog in the morning, right? does not want to go.
The last bag. So there we have it. Teamwork, machinery, thousands of tons dug, thousands of bags laid. We've made a bit of a dent on Langer Airfield and hopefully it might outlive us all. Woo!
Real good use of resource. I think we've gone too far actually.
Probably gone too low now, we've got excited. It's that one, that one's the bit.
So there we are, that is the last bag of our retaining wall solution. So I guess we'll see you later.
Wicked. Right, what's next then?
Next time on Blake Builds.
Well, I think it's just an Andre manhole. But it's not on any of the plans or any of the drawings. We've got some Second World War plans and there's nothing on it. So do I dig it out and do away with it? What does that pipe come from? Where does it go? Do you leave it and put a manhole cover over it? I've literally just knocked a manhole cover off and found a chamber right in the middle of where my building's going.
hold it there.
Nothing's ever simple, and yeah, continue my plight of doing something wrong in a previous life.